Всем привет, всем здрасте. Как видите, я только начинающий стример. Пока не все в порядке идет. Сегодня я решил первой игрой, пускай будет Дом 3. Дом 3. Легендарная игра. Компания. Новую игру. Так, это дополнение, получается, это сам оригинал. Я бы хотел это выбрать, но видите, никак. На самом хардкорном уровне пройти. Придется ветеран брать.
The Union Aerospace Corporation is the largest corporate entity in existence.
Сразу говорю, игра не на
weapon
русском.
and defense contracts,
Это
new
минус.
ventures have expanded into biological research, space exploration, and other scientific endeavors. With unlimited funds and the ability to engage in research outside of moral and legal obligations, the UAC controls the most advanced technology ever conceived.
Incoming transport detected.
Mars approach, Dark Star with you, 07063, passing through 38,000.
Roger, Dark Star. Descend to 2000, set speed, contact ground on 26972.
Roger that, tower.
We have them on radar, sir. They'll be landing in a few moments.
Excellent. See that Counselor Swan is sent directly to me.
Yes, sir.
Tower, Dark Star on final.
We've got you, Dark Star. You are set for lockdown. Welcome back.
I can't believe it's come to this. I didn't want to come here. He left you no choice. True. But this is the last time. I'm tired of running damage control every time he makes a mess.
Right. You're the control. And if that fails, I'm the damage.
If that's what it takes, the Truger is going to start doing things our way.
Whatever you say, Counselor.
Так, сохранимся. Я кое-что не сделал. Сейчас. Секунду. Так. Секунду. Чем где-то так? Все нормально. Все нормально. Вроде бы. А нет. Как не нормально. Сейчас еще раз. Почему споры и отображаются? А, вот, все. Вроде бы все. Простите. Так. В общем, с чего начать? Так. Фонаря нету. Это про корабль, в общем, ладно. Так. Игра не на русском. Чё? Ты знаешь, я сейчас с кем разговариваешь? Мне повезло, что я английский плохо знаю. Он туда скинул.
Welcome to Mars City, Union Aerospace's premier research facility. To expedite your processing, please proceed directly to reception.
And you should too.
Чего?
Watch your back.
Понятно. В общем, мистер Кассион. Мистер Кассион, ты доктор, наверное, скорее всего. Вот корабль. Он едет в дурдом. В общем, я туда. Больше ничем помочь не могу.
Welcome to Mars, Marine. I'm gonna need you to step on one of those red squares on the floor for a bioscan. This'll only take a second.
Может не гореть, я не
Okay, let
понимаю
me
всё
get
равно.
this started. You're gonna need to hold still. Moving around only makes the test take longer.
Чё ты там горишь?
All right, bioscan looks good. You're cleared for entry. On behalf of the UAC, welcome to Mars City. This facility serves as the central hub for all scientific research.
Что-нибудь еще скажи.
Director Banks, please report to Central Administration.
Goal number one at the
Так,
UAC is the safety
с красной нам нельзя. Ну,
To
Дум-
help achieve this goal,
Думаю,
we ask
все
you to
играли,
follow
наверное.
all UAC corporate procedures about first. This includes
Свое
restricting
время.
your movement to areas for
Бы
which you have
все
clearance.
знают.
Always remain alert and aware
John.
of what you and others are
Чего?
doing. If you notice anything out of the ordinary, or just have a simple question, find the nearest UAC security guard.
Ладно.
They are here to help, no
Тут,
matter how
по-моему,
large
ничего такого нет.
Welcome to
Скрипты.
Mars. First time? You can just leave your bag
Смотрим.
there. I'll have it sent up your quarters. Okay, there's a few things we need to take care of first. This is your personal data assistant. You'll need this to access all secure areas. If you get clearance for any security zones, it'll download directly. It's important, so don't lose it. I see here that Sergeant Kelly has requested your immediate attention. Head directly to Marine Command. It's just that way. Follow the signs.
КПК. Как в Сталкере. Кто не в курсах. Так. Мозги
You better move
покруче.
along. It looks like you've got some important things to do. The last Marine that kept the sergeant waiting was permanently assigned to guard duty at the solid waste facility. You better move. Sergeant Kelly doesn't like to be
Надрал
kept
бы
waiting.
тебя за-
You better move along.
Mars City is a smoke-free facility. Please smoke only in designated areas. Thank you for your cooperation.
Так, ясно.
Haven't seen you before.
Ты
You
чё
must be with that
скажешь?
new detachment coming to check on us. Is there some type of problem? I'm just trying to get my
Да,
work done.
проблемы. Ладно, не будем докапываться.
I'm here
Прохождение игры.
because there seems to be some very serious problems.
Oh, really? Do I need to remind you of the groundbreaking work that we're doing here?
No, but I've been authorized by the board to look at everything.
The board authorized you? The board doesn't know the first thing about science. All they want is something to make them more money, some product. Don't worry, they'll get their product.
After how many accidents? Tell me, Dr. Betruger, why are so many workers spooked, complaining, requesting transfers off Mars?
They simply can't handle life here. They're exhausted and overworked. If I had a larger, more competent staff and bigger budget, even these few accidents could have been avoided.
I'm afraid you'll get nothing more until my report is filed with the board. I will need full access, Dr. Betruger, Delta included. I won't have any difficulties doing that, will I?
Only if you get lost, Swan. Just stay out of my way. Amazing things will happen here soon. You just wait.
Let's go.
Let's go. Понятно. Так. Дом. Наверное, многие играли. И игре тоже 14 лет, наверное, полнилось. То, ну, сюжетный.
Listen, buddy, you don't have clearance for this area. Move along. I
Move
can't
along,
help you
move
here.
along.
Head to Marine Command. They can. If you don't move
Это ты
out now,
болван,
they're
понятно.
gonna bust.
Сюжетку. Ну, все знают, наверное. Ну, я сейчас просто... вспомнить старое. Потому что я в 2010-м проходил. 3. Это была русская версия. Ну, официальная, там все дела, русская версия. Вот там круто проходили. Во время такая игра еще. В общем, ладно, погнали. Сейчас просто английский и не понимаешь, что происходит. Просто идем на хардкоре. Ну, есть монстр, убиваем и все. Ну чё? Вак.
I don't think I've seen you before. You must be a replacement for one of the guys we lost.
Ты там налажал,
Try
что
not to
ли?
let this place get in your head.
А?
Just stay focused on your job. You'll be back on Earth before you know it. Not a lot to do around here, but watch your back.
Схлестнуться хочешь, что ли?
Excuse me.
Эй,
Try not to let this place get in your head. Just stay focused on your job. You'll be back on Earth before you know it.
я тебе
Not a
одну
lot to do
скажу.
around here,
Я запомнил тебя. Второй раз лучше не встречайся. Ой, нагадил. Да ладно, тут ничего не то, сразу говорю. Облазил. Так.
Miller, you hear about Corporal Allen?
Yeah, they said he just lost it.
Someone new.
Валите нахуй. О, моя игра.
Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3. Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3. Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3.
Как-то так. В общем, эту игрушку сломаю.
Another replacement, huh?
Пошел нафиг. Хочу с тобой разговаривать.
Accidents? I'm really trying
Чё,
to get this
настроить
fixed
не
quickly,
можешь?
so, do you mind?
Ладно, че я придираюсь-то ко всем так. Насколько я помню, сюда, по-моему.
Please report to Environment
Report to
Management
Sergeant
Office
Kelly
4
ASAP.
Alpha.
He's in Command HQ.
Понятно, спасибо, солдат.
This is Delta Science Management.
Командир
We'd like
там,
to request
по-моему.
another security team here in Delta.
Ух ты. Тоже серьезно.
Took your sweet time, Marine?
Скрипты.
Now, here's the situation. Another member of the science team's gone missing. Since you're the ranking FNG, you get to find him. I want you to check out the old decommissioned comm facility. We heard he might be heading that way. The only way there is through the service passage under Mars City. I've programmed this sentry to guide you to the maintenance elevator. I hope you follow the sentry better than you've followed orders so far. Pick up some gear at the security checkpoint at the bottom of the elevator. Oh, when you find him, just bring him back. Do not hurt him. Now move out.
Знаешь что, командир, я что скажу, из всех тут персонала, который тут работает, персонал, солдат, тебя только уважаю. Они так себичные. Да? Да. Я так и думал. Так, у вас есть божий.
No time to talk, bud. We both got work to do.
Чё нет, ладно. Проводник же, да? Да. Чувак, чё, не
I'm trying to reconfigure this little guy. I can't talk now.
Welcome to the unit. I'll see you around.
Okay. He's sedated now.
Солдат, чё он? На каком-то маска-шоу участвовал? Да ладно.
Attention UAC personnel. Interested in earning more credits? Volunteer at Delta Labs today.
Я отремонтировал, нет?
Stay and help, but otherwise,
Ну ты долгий пипец. Да. Сортир, помню. Лифт. Тут сорямба не туда пошел, где-то лифт должен быть. Чё? Куда идти? Сюда идти?
The UAC cares about the quality of life of its employees. Please take advantage of our quality medical care services.
Ты уже... Я не понял. Ну ты, Алёша, просто. Ладно. Ай, пода.
This is the audio log of maintenance technician Adam Bernache, dated November 10th, 2145. I fixed the couplings on the heat shields this morning with no problems. I did, however, have another odd experience while I was down there. Shortly after finishing the first coupling adjustment, I distinctly heard whispering. When I went to investigate the sounds, I found nothing. Checked the work logs, and I was the only person scheduled to be in that area today. That experience, coupled with the stories I've read from some guys over in that Delta Labs, has me
многие ящики сразу говорю на будущее пропускать. Ну, не пропускать, в смысле, открывать не сможем. Потому что тут слухать как идти надо.
The whole place is just plain creepy. I'm always expecting someone to jump out at me. I've secured my tools and the busted modulator in the storage cabinet next to the maintenance elevator.
Все равно этот ящик откроем потом, наверное, то что оружие-то нам в одном месте дадут. И раньше ты никак его не получишь все равно. Вот здесь дадут. И вверх.
Most unexciting place on Mars. I'm gonna need you to grab some armor and secure your pistol before I can pass you through security.
Блин, я же зайду.
Okay, grab your gear.
Now
you're ready for combat. Let me do a radio test.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Mars Tech radio check.
Открой.
Good signal. Looks like you've been assigned to the decommissioned comm facility. Just follow the main passage to the underground junction, then straight out. You'll have a quick evac. And what better way to see the Martian surface than to run across it? Okay, you're all set. Oh yeah, keep in mind, civilians are working down here.
Привет.
Anyone new down this way? You sure are curious, aren't you?
Стой, чувак. Стой. Вернись. Да. Как опустить? Отвали-ка. Понятно, где мы не идем. О, здесь есть что, жизнь. Помню. Запомнил. Эй! Охренел, что ли? Мог бы пристрелить. Что ты несешь, блин? Иди давай. Хотя одно место не продыряю. Что ты смотришь?
It's really not my business.
Я могу кулаками драться. Ладно. Так.
Listen, Scotty, I've done this a million times. It's
Ну давай, ремонтируй. Ремонтники. Тут, по-моему, код должен сказан.
This is Grant Baston, your environmental services supervisor. Date is October 19th. I've been hearing an alarming number of reports on some unexplainable things. Being on another planet and working underground has always been a little spooky, so we always have the occasional report of strange things. But what is worrying me is the fact that the number of these reports are up by a lot. People are truly frightened.
Yes, sir. It's just that the science
rumors we're hearing about experiments from the Delta complex are not helping. The power fluctuations aren't helping at all either. Having the lights flicker constantly and losing power for several minutes at a time is scaring everyone down. I'm doing my best to keep people on track. We're continually short-handed. Someone's reporting almost.
You make a habit of sneaking up on people? Everyone's already on edge down here with all the strange things that have been going on. The garage area is right through that door. Now stop bothering me.
Blah blah blah. Так, ладно.
Hey, you're that new guy headed for the old comm center, right? You'd better hustle up, pal. This passage is over there. You'll have a quick walk outside to the center's airlock. Don't sweat it. Your suit's got plenty of oxygen. Well, what the hell are you waiting for, Marine?
Blah 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 blah. Вот и все. Ладно, устроим хардкор. Так, тут есть в одном месте кое-что. Ну это... Так, тут же там жизнь, везде жизнь. Так.
Marine, this is Sergeant Kelly. You can double time it down there. Search your assigned area and haul your ass back to Mars City. Out.
Так. А, сейчас тут начнется. Сейчас.
Huh?
Началось.
No, please. You must let me get this communication out. They have to be warned while there is still time. I can't let... You don't know what I've seen. You can't possibly understand or comprehend.
The devil is real.
I know. I built his cage.
I'm getting abnormal readings here.
Что ты несешь?
You can't hold these levels. We're losing it!
Help us!
Structural integrity at risk.
Нахрен.
All units, this is Sergeant Kelly. We're under attack by an unknown enemy force. Fall back to Marine HQ to regroup.
А ты чё шумишь?
Хук. Хук.
Еще хук. На, блин, кусок желе. Так. Открывается. Чувак, мы с тобой еще встретимся. Понятно. Ай, да ладно. Слабачок какой-то. Тоже серьезно. Погнали устраивать хардкор и мясорубку. По-моему, ничего нету. Патроны взял. Кислород взял. Вот здесь же что-то еще было. Типа наркотиков, что ли? Так, медленно, чувак. Липчанский не оставляем. На всякий случай. Так как эту игру я уже проходил и... Как-то так. Ну, некоторые моменты не так страшны, как в первый раз.
Warning. Filtration pod in
This
motion.
is Command
Reach
HQ.
extension
Report directly
in
to Marine
7
headquarters and
seconds.
await further orders.
А, сейчас тут этот... Вестернский. Перестрелка будет, дуэль. Какова? На! Ай! Слился. Чувак слился. Ах ты! Смотри, а. Там орёт. Да. Хоть этот, блин, забыл, какой уровень я взял, ветеран или что там, но все равно не сложно. Последний уровень хотелось бы, уровень сложности, точнее. Он закрыт, походу его надо пройти. ТХД. Что? Ладно. Так. Орёк, пугай. Кто там? Пошел нахуй. Сдохни, блин. Скотный двор. Те помнят, что здесь будет? Я помню. корпорации. Патронов сразу говорю, тут очень много. Уровень, сложный уровень, а патронов много дает. Фонарик. Это фонарик. Тут сохранимся. Сори, блин. Тут я не помню, когда в 2010-м играл, там этот огонь как-то можно было это ликвидировать, что ли, или как. Саморал. Тут код какой-то, что ли, или что? 289. 289. Гребаный насосик, куда я упал-то? Ай, как-то же это огонь убирался, я помню. Как ты убирался? Да елки, ты откуда ты взялся? Так, 289, 289. 289, 82 может. Наоборот. 2.
This is the audio log of Frank Delahue, engineering manager assigned to power production, dated October 24th, 2145. Reclamation problems continue to plague the main processor. 2 more valve overloads on that unit in just the past week. These overloads can destroy the valves, causing very dangerous fire, jetting enough heat to incinerate sensitive equipment nearby. Today we've had only 1 reported injury as a result of these valve failures. And this is due in large part to the quick response of the engineering team. Our procedure of entering the failure code 842 in the operation terminal has proved adequate, and I recommend no changes in that procedure.
Плохо. Плохо. Так. Все? Ладно. Лоботи.
All units, this is Sergeant Kelly. We don't know what we're up against. The thief, we have negative ID on the assailant. Help me. You don't have a clear path back to HQ. Stock up on ammo, establish a stronghold, keep them at bay.
Command HQ, this is Bravo team. We've got one man down and several wounded. We are incoming and need medical on stage and stacked.
Command HQ, this is Fire Team 2. The monorail track is destroyed. Unable to secure safe transportation back to base. Over.
Roger that, Fire Team 2. Fall back to the nearest station and set up a CP. Out.
Ясно. Допустим. Потом. И как не. Блин, уровень-то высокий. О, хрена не дохнут. Ай, ёлки-галочки.
This is Sergeant Kelly. Fall back to Marine HQ and await further orders.
Ну ты чувак вообще, блин, затух. Все. Дальше. Так.
All remaining Marine units, this is Sergeant Kelly. I am unable to reach Mars City from my current position. Move to Marine HQ to regroup and await further orders.
Ай, ёлки-моталки. Че нет?
quickly.
Спасибо.
I thought I was the only one still alive. I can't believe I found you. Something happened.
Тут накешься.
It was like a shockwave. It passed through the entire base.
Ты инженер, не
It's
военный.
crazy. I was working up here on the vent shafts. I don't know how I survived. Go for help. Please. No way. I'm staying up here. It's the only safe place. You can't get me down. I'm staying here. Hurry back with some help.
Не на русском.
Don't want to stay up here alone.
Блин, вот не понимаешь, что говорить. Да ладно.
Be careful.
Завались
I don't know
уже.
what's in there.
Я не слушаю. Я не понял. Я пришел отсюда. Ва.
You can't get me down.
Ну, я пришел. Куда ты траву пришел? Вот как заскриптовали. Понятно все. Так. Сохранить. Я погоду открою. Не торопись. Тихо. Елки-моталки. Все. Так.
Manage you. This is Specialist Wilson. See this note? They're all dead. I'm running blind here. What are my orders? Over.
Specialist Wilson, this is Sergeant Kelly. Stay sharp, son. Move to your last known RP and fortify your position. We'll find you.
Да чё вы сдохли, сопники? Два трупа. Вот я когда сам приду, оружие. Так, дальше. Чего охраняли? Здесь. Что за финтист? Пайпа. Так. Ну. Попашь. Боюсь. Просто.
I just don't know what to do. What are these things?
Как-то так. Блин, попал. Не там сложности. И уровень сложный. У вас тут что можно поживиться? Понятно. Так.
Audio log for Dr. Marcasian. At 1547, patient Jonathan Wills was admitted after complaining of insomnia and nausea. According to the nurse, Mr. Wills was calm and exhibited no signs of disorder when he was brought to exam room 5. However, by the time I reached him at 10 after 4, his personality had changed dramatically. When I entered the room, Mr. Wills lunged at me with a scalpel he apparently stole from a supply drawer. With the assistance of an orderly, we managed to subdue and sedate him without injury. Mr. Wills was heavily medicated and could not be diagnosed, but in the 20 minutes he was left unattended, he managed to carve 3 symbols in his arm and cut his own tongue into 2 halves. I can only guess at the cause of his problems. I hope that additional psychiatrists arrive soon. In the meantime, in response to this assault, all medical supplies and armaments will be locked in a secure hospital cabinet with the code 347. Dr. Casey out.
347. Круто. Господи. Что такое? Да, бойцы вы как не бойцы. Так. Хорошо. Блин, я чё, легкий уровень выбрал, что ли? Кольнемся. Да. Опарики здесь. Опять ты что?
Connection established.
Marine, I can't believe you're still alive. I'm unable to return to Mars City. All passages out of the Delta complex have been blocked. I'm setting up a command post here. I can monitor status reports of the entire base from Delta Central Authority and communicate with other Marine teams. Your mission to link up with Bravo Team and get that transmission sent. Head toward Alpha Labs. It's the fastest way to find them. I'll update your PDA security clearance from here. Good job. And good luck, Marine.
Ay, blah 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 blah. Ты... хочу командиром. Понятно. Эти... Так. Код. Код у нас. Бля, развелся таки. Ну да ладно. Побыть больше. Так. Так, терминал отключения. Вау. Больно.
Audio report confirming new troop deployments for the Mars City Marine Facility, October 30th, 2145. The new troops will be arriving within a few days. I've started a series of training exercises focusing on close-quarter small weapons combat, as well as instituting mandatory refresher courses on all munitions and weapons in our armory. In response to the large number of security breaches and general feelings of ill will around the base, I've doubled security details, placing 2 Marines at each checkpoint. This additional presence should help calm things down. I expect that the incoming Marines are not quite as green as the last deployment. They turned out okay, but some combat experience will go a long way right now. Sergeant Tight. Out.
Так. Орёт. Так. Так и не наладил. Говорил.
Marine, you run across any operational sentry bots?
Сломали мою игрушку. Делаем, блин. Понятно.
The UAC is here to help you. Psychological services free and confidential.
Сортир прошествия. Что-то вот это. Опа. Погавно стайл. Так. На. Так. Так, мой хороший дружок, не торопись. Отец сейчас тут все посмотрит. О, да. Да ладно, толстяк, блин. Сковырнулся. Чё-то, блин. Так, это должно. Смотрите, что такое нет там.
Marine, we gotta get to Bravo team quickly. They need all the firepower they can get. Sending that transmission is critical to our survival.
Бла-бла-бла-бла. Так, помню. Отвали. Да ёп. Экшончик пошел. Ай. Погоди сейчас. Этот почти. Пошли. Работает. Так. Будет. Нафиг патронов мало. Ходим с дробашом. Так. И все. Чисто хабар был. Так, погнали дальше. Скрипты.
No, I understand everything.
I'm telling you now, Doctor, the UAC is taking over this operation.
Operation? Is that what you're calling it?
The situation is out of control.
It's not out of control, Swan. You are. I'll manage this, and you and your flunky will be taking control of nothing. Do you understand?
Yes, Betruger. I think I do understand.
Okay, plan B.
План Б. Мой дробаш это план А.
Welcome to the Alpha Labs, formerly designated Phase 1. Originally created as the prime science and research facility, Alpha Labs are responsible for the development of leading-edge technology such as the elemental phase hydrocon and molecular fuel storage compressor, all presently being utilized right here in the Alpha Labs. These endeavors have allowed for much-needed expansion into the UAC's. The Union Arrows.
Блять, все-таки размазал. Так, хапарик еще много.
Audio report confirming new troop deployments for the Mars City Marine Facility, October 30th, 2145. The new troops will be arriving within a few days. I've started a series of training exercises focusing on close-quarter small weapons combat, as well as instituting mandatory refresher courses on all munitions and weapons in our armory. In response to the large number of security breaches and general feelings of ill will around the base, I've doubled security details, placing 2 Marines at each checkpoint. This additional presence should help calm things down. I expect that the incoming Marines are not quite as green as the last deployment. They turned out okay, but some combat experience will go a long way right now. Sergeant Tyson, out.
Оптик. Да ладно, дробаш на полосе. Так. Куда, значит, мне надо подать? Эй! Дерьмо.
Don't stop, buddy. There's nothing you can do for me. They're all gone. Surprised us. They just came out of nowhere. There's still a few squads operating, but they're all cut off from each other. Try to find them.
Чувак, не загибайся. Так, нос. Ладно. Сори, но я трупы не оставляю. Так. Отдохнет. Твою Машу. Тихо. Пропаганда, пропаганда.
Welcome to the Alpha Lab. Operational July 17th, 21. Originally created as the Flying Science and Research, Alpha Labs are responsible for the development of leading-edge technology, such as the elemental phase deconstruction and molecular fuel storage compressor, all presently being utilized right here in the Alpha Labs. These endeavors have allowed for much-needed expansion into the UAC's current
Автомат пора использовать. Сейчас заскриптовано все будет. Весь так, дробаш берем. Сохраняемся. Сейчас будет жуткая жуть. О, давай, ломай. Lava. Да ну нахрен, откуда вы берете? Успокойтесь. С 1.45 что ли? Ладно, потом зал.
Marine, Bravo team reports there's some sort of unidentified growth taking over parts of the base. I don't know what it is, but it can't be good. Stay sharp.
It isn't working. I tried everything. The computers aren't responding. I can't get root access to the systems. We can't do it here. We'll have to access the system somewhere else.
All right, let's go.
Let's... Я вас поймаю потом. Иди.
This is the audio log of Director William Banks, dated October 20th, 2145. It has come to my attention that we have an alarming number of missing personnel. My office has received 4 additional reports from Delta in the last week alone, mentioning that personnel are not reporting for work and that calls to their quarters have gone unanswered. My office has sent the names of those personnel to Mars City Security, and they have promised to initiate an investigation. But this news is very disturbing, especially at a time when we have so many people in the infirmary suffering from sudden cases of schizophrenia and other psychological disorders. I hope there is no connection between these cases.
This is Paul Simon, security specialist in IT. Our network security has been breached several times over the last few days. Now, it looks like it may have been going on longer than that, but whoever did this really knew what they were doing. We covered the track really well. We just happened to notice some logging on them, so it would still be going on. The intrusion came on an encrypted carrier signal from the Delta complex. It piggybacked the virus on one of the supercomputer requests, and it killed itself from the data stream once it was inside our firewall. Someone on the inside there has to be responsible. Unfortunately, due to security in that complex, I can only tell it came from within Delta. There's no way to identify which machine or even which lab it came from. Whoever was in our system had access to all personal data, including medical reports. My team will be monitoring the network closely in the next few days, looking for anything unusual. End of log.
Access granted.
Marine, I've received a report that you haven't reached Bravo team yet. You need to pick up the pace. Can't wait for you. Reaching the communication as quickly is imperative.
UAC takes pride in its safety record. Please follow UAC procedures.
Ах ты, откуда ты идешь?
For generations, humankind has lived under the looming specter of slowly dwindling natural resources. Our new ventures on planets like Mars have only intensified our need to find fresh sources for metals, petrochemicals, food, water, and even air. To meet that need, UAC researchers have developed dramatic solutions. Solutions that will soon pay off for the UAC, its investors, and indeed the entire human race. Mars itself is our chief ally, and the key to our solution. With its vast red deserts, rich in naturally occurring iron oxides, they are the raw materials of our future. We have developed a process that destabilizes the atomic the building blocks for a sustainable
Audio log for Kyle Berger, research supervisor for the EPD project. The elemental phase deconstructor is fully operational, and the research data we have gathered so far is very impressive. Unfortunately, we had a terrible accident last week. Research assistant Patterson was calibrating one of the quark emitters in the chamber, and witnesses say he appeared to see something. It's almost like something was talking to him, and he backed right into the particle beam. It was not a pretty sight, as it took off the backside of his head. He lived a few minutes, although I'm not sure you could consider that living, but they say his eyes rolled back and forth and he was trying to talk.
Warning, EPD laser active.
Так. Так-сяк. Далее. Там ломится.
Gas leak stopped. Fire extinguished.
Простите. Так. Так. Чё на этом? Погуляемся. Перерывчик, потом часть вторая. Сохраняй. Все.